Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Rishanda Oktina Wulandari. I'm from Dharma Patra P.Berandan High School. So today I'm gonna deliver a short speech about the reality of buying fast fashion. The honorable all of the judges and respectful for the audiences wherever you are. First of all, let us be grateful for the chance to be given grace, blessings and help so that we can still stand in the homeland until this moment. All thanks to the Almighty Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. May salawat and salam always be delivered to our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, who had brought us from darkness to this bright modern era that we live in today. Ladies and gentlemen, one day I came back home from the mall with some new clothes, and when I wanted to put into my wardrobe, I noticed that I couldn't fit. I even tried taking it in, but the harder I tried, the more I just realized that I don't need this much clothes. You see, I used to say to myself that I have nothing to wear, but at the same time, I constantly buy new ones, until I started to wonder, where do they come from, and most importantly, where do they go? Before I continue, let me ask you this question. Have you ever heard of the fast fashion? Well, realize it or not, but it's the clothes that we wear every day. The problem is, fast fashion is very unsafe for our environment. Okay, I'm sure that all of you have heard about waste and what it can do to our planet. But sadly, not many people have heard about waste that's caused by the fast fashion industry. Apparently, fast fashion is our new fashion. Starting on how the word fast fashion itself focuses on speed and low cost in order to deliver frequent new collections. I get it. It may sound great at first, but believe me, it's not even worth a penny of what our earth has been through. In fact, waste that's caused are estimated to compass up to 31% of the plastics pollution in the ocean. Here's another thing, according to an article by St. Peters in 2018, 63% of this clothing is made out of polyester and other synthetic materials. Essentially, these materials are made out of oil products, not only manufacturing, then produce a very large amount of carbon dioxide, but limiting synthetic materials has created 35% of the microplastics in the ocean. Not only that, but 24% of these fast fashion industry garments are made out of cotton. While yes, this is natural fiber, but can requires an enormous amount of water to grow. To give a perspective, just one batch of cotton t-shirt requires 2,700 liters of water, which is equivalent of enough drinking water for one person for nearly 3 years. And it's also important to point out here that many places where these clothes are made. Bangladesh, India, even in our own country, hundreds of thousands of people don't have access to clean drinking water. To make matters worse, the harsh chemicals used in these products are often flushed untreated, directly contaminating rivers, contaminating waterways for local people. And that's why it makes the fast fashion the second biggest polluter in the world. Now let me talk about waste itself. Waste. We've been making more than ever, maybe twice in 2014 than in 2000. And the fact that most of these clothes have been thrown away, which leads to millions of thousands of clothes piling up in the landfill. To make matters worse, a rubbish truck full of clothes is either burnt or dumped into the landfill for every second. Now, let me give you the picture. Society is acting as if it's forbidden to use plastic bottles, but it's fine to use plastic clothing. Pretty shocking, isn't it? The earth is the only place we have, and yet people don't realize that these kinds of problems even matters. And if the cycle continues, our earth is at stake. Okay, so now people are always saying that recycling is always the answer, but it's definitely not. So what can we do to help to solve this problem? The answer is to break the cycle. Stop buying fast fashion. I think now is the time that us individually need to be more environmentally responsible for the things that we buy, and also to start educating others about what fast fashion can do to our planet. So now the answer is to start donating, rent or borrow clothes, also thrifting. There are many other ways you can do to help to break the cycle. So now, are your clothes killing this planet? Finally, that's all that I can deliver in my speech today. I hope we've all learned something new from it. Enjoyed it, thank you very much, and goodbye. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.